Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. Right off the bat, letting everybody know, yes, this video is a day late. I was away for work for five full work days, but I was there the day before. So it was actually 5.5 days I've been away. So I just didn't get a chance to process the video at the normal time that I normally do because I wasn't at home. And even though I can kind of process the videos on my phone, I actually have video content from the handsome one because he was good enough to take some pictures and some very, very short video clips of the meals that he was eating while I was away. I asked him to do that, but I didn't know if he really would or not. And you guys are probably going to be surprised at the meals that he had. So check out the video. The first couple days, we were both here just eating as normal. And the last 4 days, so day 5 should be on the next week's video. But the next 4 days, it's what he ate here, and I try to take some clips of what I was eating. I do think I forgot a couple times. It was a lot of hotel food. So I was with no vehicle. I got dropped off because it was just, that's quite a long time for him to be without the vehicle. So really the training and the education that I was getting was in the hotel that I was staying at and in another building that was really close. So it just made more sense for me to get dropped off. But what that meant is that I ate at the hotel restaurant for a lot, a lot of my meals. So you will see that. Thanks everybody for tuning in. For supper tonight, we are going to have steak. These were marked down steaks that I got one time. We're going to use Montreal steak spice. And it's funny, I've had this old Clubhouse. This was probably from Costco 10 years ago or so. I don't know, a long time ago. I have other stuff that I like better, but we are trying to use this up so that we can get rid of the container out of the cupboard, out of the tiny home. So that's the goal. We got to get this used up. We are also having baked potatoes. I also suggested spinach salad because we have lots of spinach. The handsome one says he doesn't want any spinach salad tonight. So I'm not sure what else we're going to have with it. I might end up having spinach salad and he might just end up having potatoes and steak. I'm not sure. It's another windy and cool night on the lake. Boo, I'll sure be happy when some summer weather starts happening. At the last minute, we quickly decided to throw together some onions and mushrooms. We'll wrap them in tin foil and pop them on the barbecue so we can have that with the steak as well. Here we are, steak, baked potatoes, and mushrooms and onions. Peas for the handsome one, and a spinach salad for me. Yummy. There was quite a lot of steak, and there was a method or a reason that we cooked both while I'm gone to work next week. The handsome one, this is quite a lot, is going to use the leftover steak, the leftover onions, and the leftover mushrooms, and he is going to use those in an omelet. Smoothies for lunch today. We are going to have banana, dug some, those are frozen together in one big clump, some raspberries out of the freezer, spinach, yogurt, and some Nutrell. And I'm going to get some protein powder out as well. I already have scooped some out. I just opened the package here, but this is what the BioBest looks like, and this is what it looked like the last time I used it as well. Very happy with this yogurt, especially since it is lactose free. Everything in there together. I did not thaw the raspberries first, so hopefully the little blender can handle it. Getting pink. That's good. Just not paying attention lately. Here's the empty glasses. We drank the smoothies and I never took a video of them before. They were good actually. We haven't had raspberries in a really long time and that bag was like pre-existing. Um, they weren't all clumped together. The ones on the top came out really easy, so I was really happy about that. But I did also, in my little scrounging around, find two bags of blueberries, and one had only a very small amount. So I think next time, next smoothie, we'll focus on those blueberries, and then I'll be able to clear that bag right out of the freezer. We are having wings for supper. I don't have a video of any of the prep work because the handsome one prepped this while I was running some errands. So let's take a look. Ooh, they are rotating in the basket here. They are plain, so we didn't put anything on them, and then we're going to use dipping sauces. When I make sauces or make packages, I often just use a half a pack because there's just two of us and we just don't need that much sauce or dip. So this was in the cupboard, been in there for a while. So I'm gonna make some honey garlic sauce to go with the wings, not the meatballs, to go with the wings. 3/4 of a cup of honey and a tablespoon of, 3/4 of a cup of water and a tablespoon of honey if I'm using the full pack. And I'm just not exactly sure how much is out of that pack. The honey is creamed, so I'm just going to heat the water and whisk this together before I put the seasoning pouch in. The wings look good. We are just waiting for the honey garlic sauce. The handsome one has set out a couple different flavors of bullseye and some hot sauce. Yeah, yummy. Sauce turned out great. I haven't had the honey garlic sauce in a long time, and I love it. Yum. I am making a taco soup. I have a lot of uncertainty about what is going on for the 5 days when I'm away. I know breakfasts are covered. Suppers will be fine. I'll be able to manage that because I'll be able to leave. But I'm really uncertain about lunches. I haven't been able to clarify. I did get a copy of the agenda for the 5 days, and it's a very, very busy, heavy schedule with only a 30-minute lunch. So I know normally I could go somewhere and grab something and that would be fine. I just don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to do that within 30 minutes. So I want to make something. I like to be prepared. I'm going to make some soups. There's a little fridge in the hotel room. There is a microwave. So I will be able to have soup if I need to have something for lunch, if I need to be the one in control of lunch. So this is, for anyone that remembers the video from last week when I was talking about the groceries that I bought and I had the ground beef that I was going to perhaps do a comparison video with make your own burgers and compared to frozen burgers. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. So I cooked the beef because I didn't want to lose the beef. Sometimes your time just gets away from you. And this is about half of what I cooked. The other half is frozen. Well, actually, I separated it into 2 containers to make it easy, and I'm going to use half. And I cooked it with onions to make the soup. I've never actually made taco soup before, and what gave me the idea, I was just kind of scrolling on the internet, and I saw a recipe for it. So I thought I have all of the ingredients for this. I'm going to make this. It's going to be easy. It's going to be good. I'm excited about it. This is looking pretty good. It hasn't started to simmer yet, but I did add, you can see some corn in here. The recipe that I saw online had corn, and then I Googled a couple others. They had corn as well, and I had corn frozen in the freezer that I stripped off some corn cobs last summer. Good way for us to use this up. And because we often, I don't know if you can see here, there's a couple little rice kernels in there. We often, when we make tacos, we'll make rice as a side dish. And I don't normally do it, but Shane and one of the kids often would put their rice in with their tacos. So I thought I'd throw a handful of rice in here as well. And it was just plain white rice. When you cook something that makes the house smell this good, you have to have a little sample. I am really not doing great with these smoothie videos. Okay, so today we are making blueberry smoothies. They're already made. You can see it in there. I used yogurt, protein powder, milk, spinach, banana, and blueberries. And now this package is empty and I can dispose of it. And I used about double the spinach in this one than I did in yesterday's. I am going to be gone for those 5 days for work, and I just want to eat up as much of the fresh stuff as I can. I'm just not sure how much the handsome one is going to default to spinach. However, he loves smoothies. So having them 2 times before I go will put him into a routine of thinking of smoothies, which means he'll probably make some smoothies. He puts way more stuff in his than what I put in mine, just saying. Blueberry smoothies. We are having burgers for lunch today. The handsome one wants me to move out of the way. He wants to flip them 1 second. So today is the day that I leave for my 5 days away. The 5 days actually start tomorrow, but it's an early morning start, and I am going to say 2.5 to 3 hours away from the training site. So that's why I'm going to be staying, and that's why I need to go today. So we just wanted to have a simple and quick meal for lunch today, hamburgers. I am having a homemade hamburger. You can see that on the left. It was frozen and in the freezer. And on the right, the handsome one is having a burger out of a box that we got from Giant Tiger a while back. One of those Belmont burgers. It's a much, much nicer day today than it has been the last couple times that we barbecued. It's actually sunny. Let's look at the lake. It's sunny. It's not windy. It's a nice day. Very nice day out. They look pretty good. We'll put our burgers together. We're not even having sides with this, just a really simple meal. We are going to use onions, ketchup, relish, and spicy mustard. Burger. Yummy. Handsome one already ate. I'm much slower than him. Okay, so here we are. Night 1. I'm at the hotel. No vehicle. Because I was dropped off, so I'm going to be here for 5 days. And the hotel restaurant is closed on Sundays. So it didn't leave me a lot of options. So I ordered pizza. You don't even want to know what the pizza cost. But did you know that it was $7 delivery charge? $7 delivery charge. It's not like it can be helped. I need to eat. There's no food here. There's no food in the room, so I needed to get someone to bring food here. Maybe I should have used something like DoorDash, which I've never used before in my life. So I have no idea if that would even be cheaper. I don't know. You guys can chime in. Have you ever used DoorDash? Anyways, this whole pizza, garlic fingers was like a special that the restaurant had on, but sometimes I guess it doesn't really matter what the special is when it's the other fees that cost the money. Oh, and because there's nothing to drink here, I also got a bottle of water and a can of pop. Yeah. There were lots of options for breakfast. I chose scrambled eggs, bacon, and cranberry juice. I could have also had hash browns, sausages, and I think they said something else as well. But I'm not a big breakfast eater, so this is like a huge amount for me for breakfast. But that'll be good because I'm uncertain about lunch. Lunch is eggs over easy, hash brown potatoes, and fruit bowl. Tonight's supper is a linguine. It is in a lemon dill sauce. I am just eating at the hotel restaurant because that is what is easiest for me. Breakfast today, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, watermelon, and cranberry juice. Yay! Okay, so the way that it works here is you walk up. It is a buffet, but they serve you. It's super neat. So they have hash browns, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages. So I'll just step back here, and then you carry on. There's utensils, yogurt, fruit, juices. And then if I turn around, there's a little section here that is coffees and teas. And then over here, some sweets, a toaster. They have bagels and toast, jams and peanut butters. It's up here. Oh, butter. It's quite an inclusive little setup. Lunch today is soup. A little bit of a lighter lunch. Yesterday I was really overfull after lunch. Supper tonight is one-piece fish and chips with coleslaw and tartar sauce. I brought some snacks with me, grapes, tomatoes, and radishes. Bacon, sausage, and eggs again today with more cranberry juice. Lunch today is salad, pizza, and fruit. Chicken nachos for supper tonight. They are topped with barbecue chicken and jalapenos, tomatoes. I can't remember everything. And if you can even believe this, this is a half order. A half order. Today it is bacon, sausages, and cranberry juice. I'm skipping the eggs today. Fried rice for supper tonight. I asked for an egg spring roll. I didn't know that there was going to come with this many spring rolls. That's odd. Weird. So what do you guys think? I am seriously proud of the handsome one. He ate some really, really good meals, not just hamburgers. So really, really pleased with that. And I will tell you, you think eating out is like super great. Oh, yay, I'm eating at a restaurant. My stomach started hurting, I'm going to say day 2. And it's just this, this is the thing. The servings, of course, are bigger for some of the meals than what I'm used to. And I don't know what it is about the food is on my plate and I feel like I need to eat the food on my plate. Um, Lunch on day 1, I actually ordered the smallest meal that I could find. And I thought it was just going to be the eggs, the 2 eggs and the fruit cup. And when it came with the toast and it came with the hash browns, I was like, oh man, that's a lot of food. And then, of course, I ate it. I ate it. And then I was extremely full. I don't know what it is about that. It's probably from all of the eat everything on your plate. There's starving children in the world. That seemed to be very common in my era when I grew up. Maybe I just have this mantra, I got to eat the food. You can't waste the food. So yeah, I was over full a lot. And it's funny, like even just this last day. So today is not in the video yet, but this last day was super light on the food. Really, really light lunch, like very minimal lunch, and I already feel better. I know that's crazy, but a fun thing happened. So I am a plant lover. Don't know if you knew that about me or not. I'm a big gardener, and I love house plants. So you can see the ones there behind me. And my colleagues gave me some really awesome clippings. So I am starting to root these, and I will kind of maybe give updates on how those are looking as the weeks go by. I don't really want to put them in soil. I want to root them. I want to get some solid roots before I do that. But that was really nice and really exciting. And so besides for those ones, I actually have a couple that are already in, that I've already planted because they had roots on them. Just 1 minute. Look at this little one. This is like I guess a miniature or dwarf snake plant, or some people call them mother's tongue, perhaps. But this one came with, like, this was fully rooted. This came out of a pot. I'm so excited. And I got another jade plant. This one was totally a gift, rooted in a pot. Like, how nice is that? It was seriously the best. Anyways, we're getting back on track next week with regular eating. Let me know what you think of how the handsome one did this week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great weekend.